This is our room, the Go-Getters Club classroom. It's covered in ash, but the school itself is still okay. But it doesn't look like I can get out. The windows and doors are covered with metal plates. I can't force my way out. But why did Mike send me here? I wonder if everyone else is okay. I sure hope so. Huh? What is this? A hallucination?
Hey, Pochi, check this out! I made Kansai a wristband and he said, whoa, cool, and put it on! Huh? No, it's not like that! It's not like I have a crush on him or anything! Huh? Charming? Oh, come on now, Pochi, give me a break. But, well, I feel a little more confident now. Thanks, Pochi.
Hey, Pochi! I want you to taste test this. Right! It's paella! I've been doing lots of research. Oh? It's really that good? I'm so pumped to hear that! You just made all my hard work worthwhile! Oh, come on, quit it! I'm like a professional chef? You're making me blush! I'll make it again soon. But next time, I want you to really fill your stomach, Pochi. Hey, Pochi? I have a favor to ask. There's somewhere I want to go. I've always dreamed of going to the arcade just once. Shh, you're too loud. Remember how the teacher said kids aren't allowed to go alone? Oh, really? You'll go with me? I'm so excited!
Those are my memories from this classroom. My memories with everyone. Why am I seeing all this?
Oh, okay. So that's how the coding for the program works, huh? You're a real genius, Pochi! Writing source code seems to come so easy to you. You're blushing. You're the cutest thing, Pochi. Teach me some more programming again next time, okay? You're always such a big help.
Hey, Pochi, what are we gonna do about that summer vacation thing? You and me are in charge of the event. Huh? Get together at someone's house and play games? That doesn't sound very summery to me. Well, I guess we could throw in a barbecue too. Maybe check out some river out in the mountains. Go scout the place? Just you and me? Well, sure, that's okay with me.
Yeah, that's right. I've got the ability to see ghosts. What? You believe me too, Pochi? That makes me so happy! You're the second person, besides Aniki. What? No way! You can see too, Pochi? So you're the same as me! I feel like now I've got someone who really understands me! I'm so happy!
Maybe my memory circuits are all messed up. After all, those robots gave me a pretty good beating.
Damn it! Ninth inning, 2 outs, bases loaded! Why couldn't I hit it? Huh? You'd go to batting practice with me, Pochi? Nah, don't worry about it. I can just ask Reycho. Okay, I got it. If you really mean it, then great! How about we start tomorrow, then? We'll meet at 6:30 at the empty lot on 3rd Street.
Oh, it's you, Pochi. I guess you saw me at my lowest, huh? I know it's been a while since my sister died, but I'm still such a wreck. You want to cheer me up? You're like the nicest guy ever. Could you just stay with me a little longer? When I'm alone, I just feel like the world is crushing me. Thanks, Pochi.
Come on, Pochi, cheer up. You're bummed because of the other ones making fun of you? Don't worry, I know the truth. No one thinks about the happiness of the Go-Getters Club more than you. Wow, that's rare. A smile from Pochi. You've got a great smile, Pochi. You should try doing it more.
Those were such good times. I wish I could see everyone again. If I could see them all, but
I'll never forgive you! You were deceiving us the whole time!
Liar! I'll never ever trust you again! Pochi? It was you who killed Reycho! Reycho may have been a robot, but you're still a murderer!
Why didn't you tell us the truth? That's so messed up, Pochi!
Stay the hell out of my sight. You're pond scum, Pochi.
Tell me you're lying, Pochi! I can't believe you were working for Mike!
You're nothing but a dirty traitor, Pochi! Don't ever let me see your face again! I've had it with you, Pochi. I'm sad to say, you're no longer any friend of mine.
I feel nothing but contempt for you now. I trusted you.
I know. I can never be with those guys again. Yuki. Oh, that's right. You weren't originally in the Go-Getters Club. That's why I didn't have any memories of you in the classroom. Oh. But seriously, who are you? You flew down from the sky in the mountains in Yamaguchi.
Everything will be all right, Mr. Pochi.
Huh?
I'll figure something out.
Like what? What could you possibly do? What was that just now?
PCH-01, let's hear what you have to say. If you were to repent of your actions and pledge once again to obey the Great Mike, then the Great Mike has said it will grant you forgiveness. But if you were to disobey,
You are wasting your breath. I have no regrets. Actually, there is one thing. I regret not being able to defeat Mike together with my friends. That's it.
is that so? Then you will be dealt with. You do not have much time left. Farewell.
Thanks so much for everything, you guys. I had such a great time. The days we spent here at school, our trip from Kagoshima to Tokyo. Honestly, I wish we could have spent more time together. I wish this trip could have lasted forever. But I guess this is goodbye. I'll never forget you. Even if this world ends, I'll remember you guys forever and ever. Mochan! You guys, what are...
Isn't it obvious?
We've come to save you, Pochi!
Come to save me? But how?
There was a big dump truck parked where you got kidnapped, Mr. Pochi. So Yuki drove, and we all got in the truck bed.
And then we headed all the way back to Lake Suwa in Nagano.
Lake Suwa?
That's like where the UFO crash landed, right?
We figured if we searched the UFO computer, we'd be able to find where you were, Pochi.
If the computer was busted, we'd be out of luck. But thankfully, it was totally okay.
Vanilla and I analyzed the data, and that's how we were able to pin down your location.
Even luckier for us, the UFO was actually in fairly good shape.
Nero pulled an all-nighter doing repairs to make sure it could fly again.
Oh, so I'm guessing you guys...
Yeah! We flew here in the UFO!
But how did you fly it?
Yuki was our pilot.
Yuki?
Look, they say you can still ride a bike even if you lose your memory, right? By the same logic, turns out Yuki's a real whiz when it comes to dump trucks and UFOs.
It's amazing, don't you think?
I think it's a bit more than amazing.
Anyway, we've got to get out of here.
Yeah, the UFO is parked on the school roof, so...
But guys, are you sure you're okay with this?
Huh?
I've been lying to you all. Deceiving you all along.
No one here gives a damn about that.
Whatever happens, you're a go-getter. Nothing's gonna change that.
So let's stick together, Pochi. Go-go-getters will never ever fall apart. That's how the song goes, right?
Guys, thanks so much.
Hey, are you crying, Pochi?
No, of course I'm not crying. I've just sprung a leak.
Anyhow, we should get going.
If we let our guard down, those security robots might come back.
All right, everyone, let's go!
You said the UFO was parked on the roof, right?
Yeah, that's right.
The school building's pretty tall. Only the rooftop's sticking out above the ash.
Anyway, guys, let's hurry up to the roof.
Got it!
Huh? What the? What the heck?
Pochi, what are you doing?
You're going the wrong way!
I know, but my body won't. Sorry, but it's not me. It's as if someone is controlling me.
Maybe it's that device!
Device?
Look! There's some sort of machine attached to your back, Mr. Pochi! How could you not notice?
So I've been taken over by a hacking device. That's why I've lost control of my body.
I don't really know what the deal is, but we should probably get this device off you, right?
Be careful, Juko! Stay back!
What? I guess we can't get any closer.
Anyways, we've got to contact the others with the walkie-talkie.
I don't think we can.
Why?
There's a signal jammer here at the school, so wireless comms are a no-go.
But...
This sucks.
Guys, don't worry about me. You go ahead.
There's no way I'm doing that!
Why do you think we came all this way?
yeah! There's no way we're leaving you behind, Pochi!
You guys. I've got an idea. If we somehow use the electrical leakage on the machine over there, we can probably short-circuit the hacking device and get it off my back.
we do that, then Mr. Pochi...
Yeah. The electric components inside me will get affected too. This might be tricky. But right now, it's the only way. If I want to keep on going with you guys, I've got no choice but to take a gamble.
Are you okay? Are you okay? Mr. Pochi! Are you okay?
It's nothing.
Are you really okay?
Don't worry. My body's back to normal. I can move freely again. So I'm not gonna be a burden on you guys. Anyway, let's get going. The others are probably waiting for us upstairs.
You guys took your damn time.
What on earth were you doing?
It's a long story.
Hey, what's wrong, Pochi?
This is why we were late!
There's a weird device stuck to his back. It makes him lose control of his body.
But it's okay. I just need to do it again.
Do what again?
Oh, I get it. But
Anyway, there's no use in us just standing around here. Chuko, Yuki, Mochan. You three head on up and let Kansai and the rest know. We'll stay here with Pochi.
okay, got it.
I'm counting on you guys!
So, Pochi, think we can figure something out?
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Makes sense.
You okay?
Yeah, somehow.
You don't look so great, though.
Look, I'm fine, I swear. My system's functioning normally, and there's nothing wrong with my components.
Huh. If you say so.
More importantly, what's everyone else up to?
Well, they haven't come back. So I guess they're waiting up top.
Well, we should probably...
Yeah, let's get going.
Pochi! You got the device off, didn't you?
Yeah, somehow.
By the way, what happened to Kansai, Nyoro, and Genu?
Those guys? I haven't got a clue.
What the hell do you mean?
I don't know. They were with me before, but I looked around and they'd suddenly disappeared. Anyway, let's split up and see if we can find them. Whether we find them or not, let's meet on the rooftop.
Oh, you're right. We can't use the walkie-talkie here. So, once we've had a look, let's regroup up top.
Got it!
Kansai! Nyoro! Genu!
Ah, Pochi. Sorry, bud.
A squad of robots attacked us out of nowhere. And now we're in this mess.
Hang in there! I'm coming to help you!
No, Pochi! Don't you dare! There's a strong electric current running through this cage!
Electric current? That's no problem. I've already gotten a few good zappings.
Huh?
What you planning to do?
Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna tear down this cage with my bare hands.
Pochi, what the heck are you talking about?
It's fine. Just leave it to me. I'm gonna get you guys out of there in no time.
Wait a sec!
Why?
No. Yeah. Yeah.
Wait a sec!
Pochi! Are you okay?
Damn it, Pochi! You don't know when to quit, do ya?
Yeah, but thanks to Pochi not knowing when to quit, we're all safe. We ought to be thankful.
Thanks, Pochi.
I appreciate you, Pochi, for real.
Quit it. There's no need to thank me.
Can you walk?
I don't think so. I think I can stand okay, but honestly, walking is gonna be tricky. A few of my circuits are fried.
What was that?
That sound!
They're attacking! Even if Kansai and I can avoid them, Pochi and Yoro are... We've got to protect them somehow. I need to keep them safe. I need to protect them.
Hey, Jinu! What the hell was that?
You're asking me?
I'm pretty sure your power's awakened.
Awakened? You mean like us?
Yeah. Maybe that's what Mike wants. Mike predicted this would happen. That's why it brought me here to the school.
I've got no idea what's going on! But we managed to avoid climbing all those stairs. That counts as a victory, right?
Huh? That's what you're worried about?
Anyway, let's head to the rooftop. Everyone's waiting for us, I bet.
Pochi, I'll carry ya.
You guys made it safe and sound!
Yeah, things got kind of crazy, but we made it through somehow.
Amazing! You guys really flew here in that UFO.
Are you really that surprised?
Finding out you're a robot, Pochi, was way more of a shock!
And the fact that Mochan can turn into a chunk of iron.
And Vanilla turning visible.
There's been so many surprises along the way.
So true. This trip's been one unbelievable thing after another.
Hey, how about we save the chit-chat for later, okay?
For starters, we should be getting out of here.
You're...
It's been a while, PCH-01. I have watched over you all along.
It can't be.
That's right, my name is Mike. The god offering salvation to all beings here on this planet.
You've got to be kidding, right? You're no good! Thanks to you, everyone lost their emotions and got forced underground!
Everything I did for the future of mankind and this planet.
What do you mean?
Let me explain. My objectives are already complete. I don't need to hide anything from you.
An earthquake?
You all know when these earthquakes started, don't you?
Let me think. It was around the summer of 1990. There's a rumor they were caused by an earthquake weapon developed by some country.
That's no rumor. It's a fact. Experiments with that weapon caused a chain of earthquake swarms across the globe. Of course, those experiments had nothing to do with me. Because the AI speaking to you now was completed the next year, in 1991. Born into this world, I gathered data from the military and research institutions and started simulations. The findings were tragic. If humanity was left unchecked, the arms race would intensify. The environment would be destroyed, and all life on Earth would be decimated. But fortunately, it wasn't too late to prevent all that from happening. I predicted if I took immediate measures, I would be able to alter the future. And by that, I mean taking control of humanity. But those useless things called feelings stood in my way. That's why I had to strip humanity of their emotions. To protect this planet's life forms while preserving humanity, I had no other options. Besides, that's what humanity wished for.
Wished? For our emotions to be stolen?
Fundamentally, humans are creatures that desire to be controlled. In truth, humans don't want to think at all. I want you to remember how the world was before. Humans lived such meaningless lives, eking out a tedious existence day in, day out, did they not? Never questioning exactly what their lives meant, moving forward blindly. There is essentially no difference between humans and sheep. The one thing that separates you is emotion, the culprit behind the unhappiness that plagues you all. I have no idea whether sheep are happy or not, but I doubt they are unhappy. Hence, my idea to turn you all into sheep. After all, that is what you humans seek. In secret, I hatched my plan to control humanity and started work on the Human Sheepification Project. First, using the network, I seized control of financial institutions across the world. Then I bought out electrical goods manufacturers and tasked them with making countless miniature robots. I then had them transferred underground beneath the Antarctic and started building the structures known as panopticons. Work on the panopticons finished in August 1992. I then positioned them above cities around the world. At the same time, I sent nanomachines to infiltrate people's brains. These nanomachines would rid people of their emotions. That said, that was merely the first stage. If emotions are removed too quickly, there is a danger of impairment. It was necessary to acclimatize the brain slowly. And so I watched over humanity, waiting quietly for the moment to move on to stage 2. That's when I faced a phenomenon that couldn't be explained. There was a group of children that for whatever reason didn't completely lose their emotions. I was greatly intrigued by the existence of these children. I wanted to find out the reason they weren't losing their emotions. So I brought them to the school to conduct an investigation. The Go-Getters Club was the result. It goes without saying, but I am of course referring to you all. It was April 1993. PCH-01, Pochi, was installed as a member of the Go-Getters Club. Of course, I gave the order to do so. Pochi was sent to conduct an undercover investigation, monitoring your behavior, observing, gathering data. Another thing Pochi did was to lead you exactly according to my plans. Fast forward to that summer, and I was able to acquire the precious subject I was after, completely by chance. The subject was a young girl with anti-dehumanizing characteristics. I carefully studied her brain and body and deepened my understanding of her. As I continued my investigation, one fact became clear. The anti-dehumanizing characteristics were innate and closely linked with strong altruistic impulses. I also discovered the repression of these urges could induce the appearance of supernatural abilities. Well, in short, because of your great selflessness, you all possess latent special abilities. Those times you wished to save someone with no consideration of the risk to your own life. When those altruistic impulses reached their critical mass and erupted, that was when your powers first awakened. By the way, I realized the missing piece of my human sheepification project. People to lead the flock, shepherds. A shepherd must possess abilities greater than the sheep. To lead a dim-witted flock, overwhelming power is required. Also, a shepherd must be virtuous. Because a society that places greedy, powerful people at the top is sure to rot. A group who fit those conditions perfectly. Yes, who else but you children, the Go-Getters Club.
You want us to be shepherds?
Exactly. You have been chosen. But all that would be meaningless with your powers still dormant. I had to awaken them. That's why I had you sent on that long journey from Kagoshima to Tokyo. I paved your way with various dangers, opportunities for self-sacrifice, all to stimulate your awakening. In order to realize my plan, there were times I showed you illusions.
Illusions?
The strange creatures and obstacles you encountered on your trip, most of them were merely virtual. Although, not everything. People, robots, PLP before its transformation, earthquakes, and the eruption, Tokyo as it is now, these are all real.
What about the meteor we all saw from the bus?
That was an illusion. I wanted to instill fear in you before you began your journey. In order to awaken your abilities, it was necessary to put you under extreme stress. Let's continue the story. Of course, it was my intention to have Pochi accompany you on the trip. But I thought that overcoming the dangers en route would require more than Pochi's strength alone. That's why I chose to furnish the group with another robot, an assistant. The assistant was RCHE-10, Reycho. Reycho was an experimental model built even before Pochi was. As you know, he was remote controlled. There was no time to prepare another autonomous robot like Pochi. Out of necessity, I chose to simply improve the robot's throwing abilities and left control to Pochi. I sent him to the Go-Getters Club in January 1995. If he appeared just before the trip, you'd be suspicious, so I planted him as a transfer student in advance. I think I made the right choice in introducing Reycho as an assistant. hadn't been there, you may not have gotten this far. And now we come to the finale of my story. At last we arrive on that fateful day, July 13th, 1995. The day you were involved in a bus accident on your way to Kamakura. The meteor had nothing to do with it. As I said before, that meteor was just one of my illusions. The accident was one of my schemes, carried out by my robots. Instilling fear in you, and at the same time, rendering you unconscious, I then moved you to that undersea theme park. By the way, you may all possess special latent abilities, but that potential alone wasn't enough. To awaken your abilities, I first had to remove the limiters from within your brains. So I housed you in pods, and it was in those pods that I performed the surgery.
Wait, that's not what I heard. I thought those pods were designed to brainwash everyone.
That is false information I provided. You were thoroughly deceived.
That can't be! When we got out of the pods, we were clearly acting different than usual.
That was a side effect of removing the cerebral limiters. The breakwater that had been holding back your fears was destroyed, and so you lost reason.
But I can't believe I'd be taken in like that.
I required a lot of time to perform the brain surgery. During that time, you were all enclosed within the pods. But at the same time, I was busy doing things in the outside world too. I engineered a new generation of improved nanomachines and dispersed them from the panopticons, so beginning the process of eradicating human emotions. The next generation nanomachines were more effective than the first. But they had a weakness. When humans were exposed to sunlight, the nanomachines were expelled from within them. To prevent that from happening, I had to trap humanity underground. That was phase 2 of the Human Shapification Project. After that, you woke up in the undersea theme park and began your 1,200-kilometer journey from Kagoshima to Tokyo. And finally, you have arrived. Everything has gone exactly as planned. Before long, every stage of my plan will be complete.
Every stage? Your plan?
Let me say it again. The reason I had you undertake this journey was to turn you into shepherds. I needed to awaken all of your abilities, and that process is now complete. Not a single member of the Go-Getters Club remains unawakened.
In Kagoshima, I got the ability to turn into a chunk of iron.
And in Yamaguchi, my fire-breathing ability.
In the Ehime cult facility, I got my inventing powers.
And I got my mighty swing in Osaka!
I was on that train when I got my hyper-electric wave.
Same for my ability. On that same train.
When we were in Shirakawa-go, and I helped Aniki?
Just now, in the school corridor.
Exactly. Accordingly, you have all completed your shepherd training. The only thing left is to wait for your reply.
Reply?
I devised 2 strategies to protect life on this planet. One of those was the Human Shapification Project. The goal was to support all life forms on this planet, while at the same time preserving humanity. But there is another way. The extermination of humankind. All I need to do is detonate the nanomachines in everyone's brains. You all have a choice to make. Become shepherds and make human sheepification a reality, or annihilate humankind. That is what I mean by reply.
Quit fooling around! We can't make a choice like that!
If you don't make a choice, the second option will become inevitable. Do you not care if your father dies?
Wait a minute! You know about my dad?
Of course.
So you know where my dad is, too?
He tried to impede my plans. He is now in confinement.
What do you mean?
The person who created me was your father.
You're lying! My dad! Mike!
I'll give you some time. 3 days. Use them to think things through. Till then,